Joining us, Paul Schatz from Heritage Capital in Woodbridge. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
Good morning. There are some things you can do before the end of the year to kind of get ready for April. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I call it the lump of coal. Mutual fund companies typically give you the lump of coal in December. When they've taken net gains during the year, they'll send you a tax bill in December that you've got to pay for in April.
Okay.
So I would say be really careful buying mutual funds after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That'd be number one.
But what's something positive that you could do? What should you do any sort of purchasing?
There's a couple of things you can do. On the mutual fund, ETF, stock side, you can certainly, absolutely, figure out what you've made, what you've lost during the year, and marry that up. So if you got too many gains and not enough losses, take some losses, so even out your tax bill.
Okay.
If too much losses, not enough gains, you can do the same thing. So what you want is, you want net nothing to happen. You don't want a tax bill.
Okay.
You don't want a tax refund. You want to have to be at zero during tax time. You can also substitute. So if you own something like an IBM, and you've got a big gain in IBM, you say, hey, let's ring the register. Taxes are only going up in the future.
Right.
You can sell IBM and buy something similar but not the same. So you effectively have the same thing, but now you can either lessen your tax bill now or marry it up for the future. Another one is the Roth IRA, probably the most misunderstood IRA. You don't pay tax when the money comes out.
Okay.
And because people's portfolios were decimated in 08,
Right.
people with IRAs, so their values go way down, you can convert that to a Roth now, or even better, January 1 of 2010. So make your IRA contributions early. The minute the calendar turns, you can convert that to a Roth. And this year the IRS says, hey, listen, we'll let you pay the tax over 2 years, not just one. So you can pay in 2011 and 2012.
Good deal. Tell me about those kind of funky tax credits that came down this year that we talked about, the home buyer credit, the cash for clunkers, that kind of stuff.
There's a couple of things. Actually, before we get to that, if you're in a lower income tax bracket, the IRS said we can, in some cases, make your capital gains tax down to zero. So check with your tax advisor, your financial advisor, your CPA, because a zero capital gains tax sounds pretty good to me, especially since we know taxes are only going to go up.
Right.
But along the way, Congress really said, listen, how can we get more money in the coffers from what they think the wealthier folks are and give the folks, the less fortunate folks, deals? So we heard about cash for clunkers. We heard about energy tax credits. We heard about, beyond cash for clunkers, just buying a new car. There's all kinds of little nuances that the IRS put in there. The key is the rules are, as we know, the tax code, it's as tall as I am, which is not very tall, but it's still pretty big. You really have to take your time, start this now. Once the calendar turns, a lot of what you could have done over the last 6 weeks ends. So I'd say start right now, get your pencil and paper out, your Excel spreadsheet, and talk to your advisors about it.
Definitely things to think about. All right, thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Krista.
For more information on that, you can go to our website, WTNH.com. In a few hours, we'll hook you up and click on the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section. Lots of good information. Thank you. Still ahead.